this Wednesday morning, February 11th. Thanks for joining us on ROC Rochester. I'm Abby Friedman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We've got a lot to get to this morning, but first we want to have a look at some of the stories you need to know.
Stephanie Joseph is live in the newsroom right now. She's taking a look at some of our headlines this morning. Steph?
Hey there, guys. Good morning. We're going to start with an investigation underway after a woman was shot overnight in the 19th Ward. Now, this was the scene around 1:30 this morning. Take a look on Thorndale Terrace near West Avenue. Officers were heard calling for occupants to come out of the building. RPD says the woman was treated for a non-life-threatening gunshot wound, but are still working to determine what led up to the shooting. No suspects are in custody. Those with information should call 911. Police in Arizona say a person of interest in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie has been released after they were detained for questioning overnight. The FBI releasing doorbell camera footage from Guthrie's door the night she disappeared, showing a masked, armed person. Deputies say the person of interest was detained during a traffic stop. Testimony to continue today in the trial of Jamie Bush, accused of strangling her sister Penny Bush during an argument in October 2024 in Honeoye Falls. Prosecutors say Penny was trying to evict Jamie, who was renting from her at the time. The defense claims there is a lack of evidence and motive. Happening today, Republican Bruce Blakeman will officially accept the GOP nomination for governor. Blakeman, who has been endorsed by President Donald Trump, has spent the past 5 years as the Nassau County executive on Long Island. Blakeman has selected Madison County Sheriff Todd Hood as his running mate. And that's what you need to know.
All right, Steph, thank you.
Let's get a look at what we have brewing for the next count 'em, 2 hours with this month's Wealth Wednesday. And today it's all about investing in yourself. Our wealth advisor will join us live in studio to explain why sometimes delaying the payoff on certain debts can free you up to grow your money instead.
Then Rochester is set to welcome nearly 900 incredible athletes for the return of the Special Olympics Winter Games. This morning we're sitting down with organizers, finding out how you can volunteer and also cheer on those athletes in the stands.
Love that. And later it's cute, competitive, and for a good cause. Rock Top Pet is back, raising money for local shelters. This morning, we are learning more about the contest and meeting 2 of the adorable contenders, Dixie and Sally Bucket.
Yeah, great names.
Yes.
Right there. Before all of that, a check of our Wednesday forecast. Some snow showers out there today. Those are developing, and we are back below freezing. Meteorologist Marty Snyder tracking it out for us right now. Marty?
Yeah, that's it. A chilly start to the day. Not as bad as what we have been seeing, like you mentioned, but we are starting off with those numbers, as you mentioned, near the freezing point. So still that chance is there for a lot of slick spots out there. We have 2 things to consider, the melting that played out yesterday and what's refrozen from that. And also today, a little bit of a mist in the air in addition to some of the snow that has been out there. That is a possibility. And then just the snow itself is causing at least a little bit of a slippery condition out there. And you can see some of the icing on the camera lens there. Some of that was snowflakes that have likely melted and then refrozen. So not a whole lot of glaze, so to speak, but some of it has turned into some of that, just given that process that played out. Maybe some of the heat from the camera helping that process along in this one instance. But right now, 31 degrees, starting off with a breeze at 20, gusting to 28. So a somewhat breezy start to the day. And I think it will be a somewhat breezy afternoon for us as well, with temperatures really not moving that far, mostly holding in the low to 30s range to even near 30 for a reading as we head into the afternoon. Most areas seeing less than an inch of snow today. Could be a couple pockets that could see a 1 to 3 inch range where lake effect bands line up a little longer. And notice these temperatures for the longer term, 20s for the next couple days after today, but then 30s Saturday, a little closer to 40 for Sunday, Monday, and maybe even Tuesday as well. So not warm, but at least a little milder than what we have been seeing, and for a little bit of a time frame as well. Not really just one day. We're going to hold it on for a little bit as we head into the first part of next week.
Everything's relative.
Yeah. It is.
So true.
It is. Even my attitude. It's relative.
Yes. Relative to what my forecast is. Right?
Exactly. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
All right, let's go off the top. We'll start with some of the stories that have piqued our interest today. I'll start things off. Valentine's Day is a day to celebrate love, relationships, and friendships. But if you don't have a soft spot in your heart for anyone special right now, and maybe there are some hard feelings, there are a couple options to get at some of that anger and resentment for maybe an ex. All of those emotions bottled up. It's unhealthy to keep those, right? You know what you can bottle up, though? a little bit of zoo poo and send it to your ex.
Huh?
Zoos all around the country are working together to fill this demand, honoring those who did their loved ones dirty this year. For some zoos, a donation to their funds can get you a pound of poop sent to your ex or in your ex's name. If you're angry at this person, not the worst. Are you doing it right
I'm
now?
absolutely looking right now.
Incredible. If you don't want to completely cause a stink on Valentine's Day, though, there are some other ways you can actually get even without getting gross. Over at the Bronx Zoo, again, another zoo, you can name a cockroach after an ex. What?
I've been there, done that.
Oh, I thought you were making a face.
Oh,
at
no. The
Okay.
cockroach. Sorry.
You've done that?
No, but we've talked about it. Like,
Yes.
That's so 2022.
Okay. Well, you can name the hissing cockroach after an ex for $15, which is honestly kind of a bargain. Also, back for the second year in a row, people can name a New York City rat after their toxic ex. They pay $15, and then they can draft that rat into a fictional all-star rat basketball league.
What?
Yeah, you have to pay the $15, and then you have to write in and share the worst story about your ex. We're talking the cringiest, most embarrassing moments, maybe the worst thing that they did to you. The worst rats, the top 5 rats, will be drafted, which is pretty crazy. Also, the Neuter Your Ex program is gaining popularity online. You get the chance to name a feral cat after your ex. The cat is then neutered. We know that there's an overpopulation of cats, especially in New York City, so this kind of helps address that problem. And also, it's hilarious. I love the name, Neuter Your Ex. For $10, donors can also have their ex's name written on paper and placed in a litter box. Yeah, you get the picture. You even get a photo of the dirty deed when the cat is done. Either way, though, people are getting creative. It's probably healthier than the alternative, maybe taking a baseball bat to their car or trashing them on social media. In the end, most people are doing these all for a good cause, whether it's a zoo or an animal rescue center or, maybe saving somebody all that damage to their car or emotional trauma.
I'm no joke. I'm trying to find this. All I'm getting, though, right now is news article after news article about zoos selling the animal poop for Valentine's Day. So I'm trying to find the actual link to one of Memphis. That's not the Memphis Zoo. I'm.
For Mark? Oh, for Mark.
We're gonna send him a pound up.
You know what the worst part of that is, though? He would know it's from us, and then he'd put it at our desk or something.
No, because if he's smart, he would take it and he would put it right out in the 13 Wham garden.
Oh, there we go.
Great fertilizer.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes, rhino poo or dino poo. I don't know.
Dinos?
Yeah, not dinosaurs.
No.
Giraffes. Get
Yes.
some giraffe poo.
Those guys are crazy.
Oh, they're nuts. Hey, let's move along to mine. And for my off the top this morning, I want to talk about Valentine's Day as well, because it's this Saturday. We should probably start to talk before we write these next time.
I know, I'm sorry. I feel like we usually do.
We do. Today we didn't.
I was tired this morning.
It's
I didn't
all
really
good.
feel like chit-chatting.
That's okay. We'll talk on Saturday on Valentine's Day. But I do want
promise?
to. I promise.
Okay,
I'll text you back.
thanks.
I want to talk about a piece of New York City history that says more about love than any app ever could. So when Grand Central Terminal opened to the public in 1913, it had a problem. There were too many people stopping on the busy train platforms to say goodbye to loved ones. So what did the station do? They did something that's unthinkable today. They built a room specifically for kissing.
Okay.
It was called the Biltmore Room. Most people just knew it, though, as the kissing room. It was a place where you could steal a quick moment with someone you loved without holding up trains or clogging commuter traffic. There was even a sign that laid out the rules. No kiss longer than 5 seconds.
What?
No tongue.
What?
This was an affection
This is
with
crazy.
the time limit. No, it's real. It's real. And that makes sense when you remember the era that all of this is coming from, 1913. We're not talking about 2020 here.
Yeah.
This was a time when trains meant real goodbyes. Soldiers heading to war, families separated for months or years. We've all seen the movies where the woman is running along the side of the train with her hanky.
Goodbye.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. We've seen it. We know what it is.
Of course.
They didn't have texts. They didn't have FaceTime. You had one platform and one last moment before your loved one disappeared from view. And you've got this room that was hidden behind construction and renovations for decades. That is until now. After years of work to bring Long Island Railroad trains to Grand Central, the Biltmore Room, back open, baby. And something interesting happened. Younger New Yorkers actually started finding it and using it for what it was built for.
That's neat.
We're not talking about content. No photo shoots, not a trend. We're not searching for social media moments. This is a real moment with a real human being. Historians say this or that is why this space feels so relevant right now, because modern dating is fast and digital and often disposable. The kissing room represents anticipation and intention, showing up at a specific time for a specific person. This weekend, the room is hosting a Valentine's speed dating event, and it's got a small market inside. But the point is not the event. The point is that more than a century ago, people understood something that we're still trying to figure out today, that even in a city that never stops moving, even in a terminal built for efficiency, there has always been room for human connection. And sometimes all love needs is 5 seconds in a place that lets you stop.
Wow. That's so beautiful.
I love this. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
do. And, you know, just to, I guess, back up one of my claims, I could not find social media photos of this place.
That's great, though.
You did? Ashley found them.
I played them during
talking. I wasn't looking.
I kind of wasn't looking either. I was just listening. But that's, oh, wait. Okay, wait, here we go.
Okay, so this is
that's-
inside Grand Central. Okay,
Yep.
okay. Oh, we're going to the Biltmore Room now.
Okay. Here we go. We're in. We're walking. Oh,
There we go.
okay.
There it is. The Biltmore Room.
You
How do
know,
you like that?
it is, oh, that's sweet. A good reminder that, you know, take a second for the people that you care about.
And if you're hearing Biltmore and thinking about the place in the Carolinas, Biltmore, Vanderbilt property,
Yep.
same people.
Okay.
Same people.
I love
Big
that,
bucks.
though.
Those
That
Vanderbilts.
was you know what? I know we said we should talk about it before we do these. Those balanced each other out nice.
They did. They did.
Yeah.
They complemented. One was about true love and one was about hating your former true love. I mean, it worked perfectly, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm buying that zoo poo. Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're taking a look at some of the fun ways you can get kids out and about during February break.
Don't forget, watch us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
6:16 this morning. The kids are getting ready to head on February break, and it's time to get out and about and enjoy some family-friendly activities.
This morning, we're getting a look at some of the exciting upcoming events that you can take part in. Deb Ross from Kids Out and About joins us now with more. Deb, thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much. You know, winter break, it comes at this very particular time where what we desperately need is a break. So while some people are really heading out of town, and frankly, I don't blame them with this last several weeks of stretch, but there's so much that are happening in town. Humans invent things, and I love that. Right? We invent things to get us through tough places, and this is a tough place and a tough time. But there's tons happening. So if most of it is inside, I'll just be honest. I'd love to send you outside, but I don't really want to send you outside.
We're thankful for that.
Okay, Friday night, Disney's Up is in concert at Eastman Theater. We've got a live orchestra that is playing while you get to watch that wonderful movie. It's a wonderful way. It's a good Valentine's movie, but it's also a great family movie. On Sunday, we have a show called Carnival at the theater at Innovation Square. It's Latin American carnival traditions, folklore dance, live music, traditional costumes, education stuff, and its tickets are only $10, and so that's at 5 p.m. family-friendly time on Sunday. Wicked also comes into town starting next Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that. It runs all the way through the following week. We've got some STEM and science and opportunities for you to learn big. It is National Engineering Week next weekend at the Rochester Museum and Science Center. Their tagline is "Transform Your Future," and I completely agree with that. We're in this time where the future is kind of unknown with all of the AI stuff, with all of the things that we're going to be able to do to make things happen. Go and get hands-on at the RMSC. And coming in on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at the Rochester Riverside Convention Center, we've got Jurassic Quest, Love Bites. Okay, so it's a massive interactive indoor dinosaur experience, life-sized moving dinosaurs, and life-sized means really life-size. They're very big, and lots of play places, education, and it's just go to the Riverside Convention Center and get surrounded by dinosaurs. How about some drop-off Valentine's fun? You drop off the kids, and they can have fun, and so can you. On Friday night, we've got at the Arts Center of Rochester a whole Valentine's-themed weekend. They feed your kids, too. Lots of fun, and they make lots of crafts. Valentine's Day at Bricks Rock in Spencerport on Saturday. Go out and have a good time, 6:30 to 8:30. And you'll also get pizza and you get a minifigure for each kid and lots more hands-on fun while you guys get to, I won't say hands-on fun. Anyway, for the parents, we've got nature, plants, animals, and I just slid that one in there for the parents watching. Dutch Connection is open at the George Eastman Museum. I go every year. I feel a little hopeless this time of year, not gonna lie. It is February gray outside everywhere, monochrome, but you get to go into the George Eastman Museum and you'll be surrounded by amazing sights and smells, and I'm glad they're giving a glimpse of that too, because even that doesn't really do justice to surrounding yourself with nature at this time of year. Head to the Seneca Park Zoo because it is Free Youth February. If you go, you're an adult, you can bring up to 5 kids ages 4 to 14 with you, getting in free at the Seneca Park Zoo all the way through the rest of February, not just winter break. And if you want to be, we had plants, we have animals, and now we have you. It is Grossology Break Week at the Strong National Museum of Play. It is all things gross there. Stuff inside you primarily, but you get to play with slime and all kinds of touch boxes, hands-on activities. Let them be gross at the Strong, not in your house. It's perfect. We can get a little bit of outdoor fun, though. There is a Valentine's Day ice rink silent disco on Friday night at Dick's House of Sport at Eastview Mall. You grab your headphones, choose your music channel, and skate and laugh together. And how about to all week next week, get out and about to Letchworth State Park, build a snowman, drink cocoa there at the Humphrey Nature Center, and they have a lovely little movie there every day next week at 1:30. Just perfect for, if the weather's not too bad, kick them outside. Let them learn something.
Deb,
Get active.
We have 1 minute left, and I know you have about 55,000 more events you want to
do,
talk
but
about.
there's lots and lots of break camps next week. So if you have to work, but your kids need somewhere to go, there's theater, there's arts and music, there's tech, gaming, STEM, adventure, active play, something for everybody. Send them out while you go to work. It'll all work out. We have
And they
so
run
many
all week?
options. Yeah, they run all week for February
wow.
break, right? We have a whole February break camp page. All you have to do is Google February break camp in Rochester, and you will get to Kids Out and About. But sign up for our weekly newsletter. It comes out on Thursday morning, and you will never not be in the know about what's happening in Rochester.
Very good.
Love it.
Deb Ross, thank you so much. We appreciate your time, and we appreciate the plethora.
Oh, there's so much. Just get you started.
There is a lot. We'll make sure to post all of the information and a link to kidsoutsandabout.com on our website, foxrochester.com.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, it's time for this morning's weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean will be with us on the other side of the break.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Mark McLean joins us now. We're taking a look at lake effect snow today.
Yeah, some snow out there, and I guess that's a great theme for the weather trivia today.
I thought we were switching to something warm at some
I thought
point.
about that yesterday afternoon.
I'm going to boycott it some.
This is like the heart of winter, though. Let's embrace
Sorry.
it. Let's all take a deep breath. Ready? Close your eyes. Exhale. Okay, it's all fixed. I just fixed it.
Thanks, Mark.
Okay, now we're all nice
Feeling
again.
better?
Yeah.
I mean,
See?
move along.
See, it's amazing. It's amazing. Weather trivia today. Let's talk about February snow in Rochester. And what is the snowiest February on record for the city? And the choices here, 35.3 inches, 64.8 inches, 43.5 inches, or 51.6 inches of snow. What would you say? If you had to pick one, what would you say?
We really do need a tape measure out here.
Yeah?
Because I'm a visual person, you know?
Okay.
I need to see it.
Well, 5 feet of snow is 60 inches.
Okay.
Okay, 4 feet, 48.
Yeah, and you're like 5 foot, right, Dan?
In his dress shoes.
No. It's
Wait,
it's
come
okay.
back, come back.
I'll see you all
In his boots.
in March.
Okay.
Come on. That was good.
That was a good one.
It was all right.
That was pretty good.
Little twist in there. Little twist in
He's
there.
the target.
I know, but
he's the target.
we can't make fun of Mark anymore on the television.
You already did.
No, we didn't do it on TV.
Well, you were going to send me some of that from your off the top.
It's already ordered.
that's
You
right.
already
It's
did
ordered.
it. You already got your ribbon this day.
True.
Okay. Misery loves
Company.
Oh, boy, does it ever. Check this out. This is snow amounts across some of our larger populated cities in New York State. Look at Syracuse and Watertown. Ugh. We're beating Buffalo. You know what happens? Lake Erie freezes over. Buffalo loses its chance to win, right? No golden snowball for Buffalo this year.
Wow.
45.7. That's still above normal out towards Albany. Even Binghamton above normal at 54.4. Hey, on the top 6 list for snowiest cities, and this is population centers greater than 100,000 people, just so you know, we are second on the list to Syracuse.
Wow.
And if you move up to 1 million, we are the snowiest because we're also the last metro in the United States with 1 million people, in terms of metros with 1 million. Mm-hmm. But we would win that list this year. So what about the little guys? How about this?
Wow.
270 inches of snow in Worth. This is up on the Tug Hill. You go all the way down the list. Even my alma mater, Oswego, had 112 inches this year. But, look at High Market, 189 there. Springville, south of Buffalo, 174 inches. Cattaraugus and Perrysburg. Buffalo area.
Where is Worth going to end up? Because that's... that's a good chunk of the season, but we still have a month and a half ahead
It
of
is,
us.
and they've got a lot of work if they want the record. The record for New York State is 466 inches of snow in 1 year. Yep. So if they want the record.
Where was that?
That was in Hooker, New York, in the winter of
right.
76, 77.
Where?
I know this stuff because I teach this stuff.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
That always gets a little bit of a jeer from the old college class when it comes out, but nonetheless, it's a record, and that's where it is. 31 degrees, west wind at 20. It's got a bluster out there this morning if you're out. Feels like 19, but I would argue it feels less than that. Winter weather advisory east of Rochester into Wayne County. This is not going to be a huge deal, but that's in effect until 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. What we're seeing on Ultimate Doppler is just some widespread, very light snow. You saw the visibility was 8 miles, so it's really not knocking down the visibility too much, but nonetheless, with that temperature below freezing now, we could have some slick spots from yesterday's rain. We had some snow melt. You just watch the parking lots that are untreated, unsalted. Watch the sidewalks the same there, because there could be some slippery spots. The front responsible for the cool down is now well off to our east, so that system is going to be moving out of the picture. Some lake effect overnight and lake effect into early Thursday. And this could be a shovelable snow for a couple of spots southwest of town and east. It's not going to be a huge amount of snow. I just want to stress that. But watch Wayne County and watch Wyoming County. It could be a little band of like 2 to 4 inches by the end of the day Thursday out towards some of those directions. Look at Naples, some upslope down there, kind of wringing out a little bit more snow into ski areas there in southern Ontario County, which I'm sure they'll welcome. But planning forecast, not a lot of variety today. Blustery, some lake snow tonight. We'll see that temperature drop back into the low 20s. So that's not as harsh as some of these overnights that we've been experiencing recently. Of course, we started the work week at -9, so that's 30 degrees warmer for an overnight low.
Okay.
And it's still cold. I'm not arguing that 21 is not cold. Okay, it's cold, but it's not -9. Upper 20s next couple of days. Some sunshine there on Friday. Seasonable start to the weekend. And look at that nice little stretch from Saturday through Tuesday. No big storm systems. We're going to be able to get some of this snow and ice off the roof, knock down some icicles and, just thaw out some of these snow piles.
Yeah.
And it's not enough to melt down the snow. Like if you're a winter lover, that's like snowshoeing, cross-country skiing weather. You can actually enjoy the snow.
Yeah.
Temperatures like
Well,
that.
and it's also, it's far safer to be out in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not in conditions where your skin should not be exposed to heat.
Exactly. And starting to see a lot of pictures too of ice fishing. Like Sodus Bay, some of the shallower lakes. They're frozen right up. There's another part of the recreation. We've had such a cold winter that the ice is pretty thick. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, 37 days.
7 days. So let's see. We got a month and 3 days until the St. Patrick's Day parade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. And this is a short month too, only 28 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
you are not thinking that like the 40s are going to stick around for the foreseeable future,
So
right?
in checking some data, there's two big data sets that we like to look at. There's one on the European side of things, one in the Americas. They're still at odds for next week. One of them suggesting that we kind of stay in this pattern that we're in, below normal temperatures. One saying that, you know, it's a warm-up to be experienced, you know, a decent warm-up. We'll see.
Well,
see
then
how
let's
this plays
believe
out.
that model.
Well, we're kind of in the middle. You know, we're in the middle on our extended forecast right now. But that will resolve in a day or two, and we'll have a pretty good idea.
Good to know.
Yep.
All right, thank you, sir.
Much more to get to this morning on ROC Rochester.
Stick around, we're back after this. .34 this Wednesday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on ROC Rochester. It's time for this month's Wealth Wednesday, and today we are talking all about debt.
It can be daunting to have a large amount of money to pay off, but experts say there are ways to make it a little less stressful. Wealth advisor Jarrett Felton joins us now with tips on managing that debt. Jarrett, great to see you as always.
It's great to be seen. It's wonderful to see you all too.
Same here.
That's right.
Let's dive right in. Can you define, first and foremost, good debt?
It looked like you were going to say something. You're like, good debt.
No, like Webster's dictionary over here. Define good debt.
So I guess, good debt, I think I would define as something that you borrow money, right, from somewhere, and you use that to purchase something. The something that you purchase is something that's going to appreciate in value. If we just make it really, really short, sweet, cut and dry, jump right in. Another thing that could be good debt is an investment in yourself, right? Okay. So debt, investment in yourself, or an appreciating asset. I look at myself as something that gets better every day. A little bit of spit polish, you shine right up, right? So that's what I would say is good debt.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some good examples of that?
Sure. So nowadays, there's a big debate about whether people going to college or not, or going to trade school or something like that. I consider that to be an investment in yourself. Being mindful of the cost of school and knowing what you want to do when you go in there. So being intentional is very, very wise. So you don't waste your money or mommy and daddy's money, right? Maybe a seminar, a course, something like that. I think buying a home, is a good investment. However, there is debt most people need in order to acquire that. So I would say that those are things that I would, just short laundry list of things that I would consider to be good debt, or things that, appreciate, over time.
Okay, now let me ask you this, and I'm going all out of order here.
Oh, that's great.
Let's say I've got a credit card and I've got 10 grand that I owe. I'm in debt 10 grand to Chase. I have other investments that are regularly deducted from my paycheck. As soon as it hits my bank account, I've got my 401k, my Roth IRA, my this, my that.
Yeah.
Should I be hitting pause on those investments until I pay off that 10 grand in debt so that I'm not paying that interest?
Sure. And I love how you just ask these questions so directly, and I know when I answer it with "it depends," it just bugs the heck out of everybody. But I will answer your question directly, and then I'll give you some context and color. So
Okay.
I think in short, if we look at just the pure numbers of things, but we have to remember that money is emotional, and breaking habits, whether they're good or bad, are also very different. So there's a psychological aspect to it. But if we're looking at investments that you're making and the goal and the track record is you're exceeding the rates of return of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12%, the market's been pretty positive on a bull run, as they say, over the past 5 to 6 years. Keep investing. Now and the credit card amount is a structured payment system. You have a goal in mind, you have an end date, because credit cards are revolving, right? There's no end in sight. If you don't put a rule and some boundaries on that thing, it could spiral. Now, if the credit card debt, like you said, is $10,000, we don't know what your investments are, right? So if your investments are super large and it's giving you a tax deduction, you got to look at all those things. If the credit card interest rate is like 25%, 20%, 17%, and it's not exceeding what the amount of money is that you're making rate of return on your investments, it makes no sense. So I would say hit the pause button, pay off the debt, and then reboot, and then just keep pivoting back to the investment strategy. So in short, that's what I would probably say. Interest rates on the credit cards are probably high. There are some 0% floating around out there, but then you got to start hopping from bank to bank to bank or online lenders.
I feel like that was definitive. I don't think you hedged it all. I think people are going to be on board with that answer.
Okay, well, let's take a poll.
Yeah.
What do you think? All right, I had to say that. So, yeah, it's a tricky game, right? So there are times, like here's a great example, and this idea for today came up because 2 years ago I renovated my kitchen in my house. Had my own contractors, had a great relationship with Home Depot, aka a 0% financed credit card for 2 years. Right? Wow. 24 months. That was wonderful. This isn't a commercial for Home Depot, but it just worked out for me. Got to have good credit. You got to understand how it works, terms of the agreement, and so forth. So that actually was supposed to be paid off effectively February 1st of this year. Hence, here we are in February. I paid it off in January. Now, it was 0%, and I was paying consistent payments, and I was paying $2,000 something a month, every single month, without fail. What kind of advisor would I be if my finances were jacked up, right? So during that period of 2 years, credit score, I use Credit Karma and Experian. On Credit Karma, we have Equifax and TransUnion. My credit score is a perfect 850 leading into January. On Experian, it's 786. And we can fact check me. I'll show you the screenshot. But the crazy thing is I paid off that credit card. Most people are like jumping for joy. Thank you, Jesus, I have no monthly payment of $2,500. My credit score sank 30 points in full transparency on TransUnion and Equifax. Because if we understand how the credit score matrix is made up, the mix of credit that you have is, 10% of your credit score, right? Payment history is your largest, which is 35%. Your utilization, is 30%. The length of credit is 10, the mix of credit is 10, and then how many credit inquiries is 15%. So there's a lot of word soup, but I thought I'd give you a story that's really tangible and something that hit close to home. Me.
Yeah.
So, credit score still looks really, really good. Experian didn't really change, which is kind of weird, but every credit bureau of the three looks at things a little bit differently. But it's good to understand, the rules of engagement and how to play the game, and live life skillfully. To me, that's the definition of wisdom, to live life skillfully.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah.
This is a touch off topic, but for people at home who are thinking my credit score is garbage right now, how much of an impact does that have on, your finances and your life ultimately?
So just to clarify, so how much does what impact?
Like having a bad credit score.
Having a bad credit score is like swimming in the deep end with 30-pound ankle weights on each ankle. It's really hard to tread water for more than 5 minutes,
Yeah.
right? You'll be able to survive from time to time. Some people say, I'll just pay cash. Some people say, I'll just use my debit card for certain things. But then you're opening yourself up to different exposures. You know, fraud, a lot of that stuff is out there. Identity theft, you know, emptying your bank account, things like that. But having a bad credit score, I know there's a statistic I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm so glad you asked me that question off topic because I'm stumped. I don't have an answer for what the stat is, but I know it's pretty hefty to try and mosey through life with a bad credit score and to still try and live life skillfully. That's not wise, right? I would say the best thing that you could do, it'll take a shorter amount of time to kind of learn the blueprint for what even makes up your credit score, like the things we just talked about, you know, and each one means we have access to Google on our every mobile device that we possibly have. Just understand it a little bit better, become more intentional with how we move, because not having a good credit score is tough. You're not going to be able to buy that house that you want, and if you do, the interest rate will be through the roof, or you get declined and no lender will take you. Rental applications, they probably will pull your credit score. Auto insurance, believe it or not, some of them look at your credit score too. It can affect you in a lot of different ways. I mean, you can't help your kids to co-sign for certain things. You can't help your parents get into certain places if you need to be a personal guarantor. If you're a business owner and your credit score sucks, or as you say in the garbage, which I love, that's even better. I love saying garbage. Garbage. I used to say that all the time in middle school. You know, it's going to be a long road to tow. It's going to be a very long road to tow.
Let me just clarify, I don't have a garbage credit score. Mine is almost perfect, like so close to perfect.
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
I like to celebrate.
I love it.
We need
Kudos
to wrap,
you.
but as
Yep.
we wrap, I want
Yep.
you to answer this question. Do we like the snowball method? Do we go after interest rates? Or do we just start paying off the debt?
So I think, like anything in life, I think it's very, very wise to have a plan, because a plan leads us to be intentional. So if you're talking about the different ways to pay off debt, meaning revolving debts, so the debts that have interest rates that are like 10, 15, 20, sometimes I've seen a 60-something% credit score or interest rate on a credit card I've seen. I would say it just depends on your personality. So if you need to have like little wins, maybe you knock off the small balances first, which is the one way to go, or the avalanche, which is we line up all the debts that you owe outstanding revolving, and we line them up according to the highest interest rates first and go at it. For me, I'm the kind of person that, you know, I take a win here or there, and then I'm looking at how much is the actual interest I'm paying, and I need to get out of that thing. But the one thing that we didn't touch on that I really wanted to do was that if you have a mortgage, I see a lot of people trying to pay off their mortgage soon. I'm not a big fan of doing that, and every advisor may tell you different things, and it's also situational. But, you know, those interest rates are locked in and low for a reason. People say, oh, it's 6%, 7% right now. That's nothing compared to the 80s and the early 90s.
Yeah.
You know, it's just we didn't own homes back then because we were babies, right? We're all young here. So I think we just need to be mindful of paying off a mortgage sooner and having credit card debt. That's not a good look. So anyway, I'll stop, I promise.
Jarrett,
Yeah.
thank you so much for
Thanks.
coming in.
We
We appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
Good information.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hitting me
info.
off subject.
Time right now, 8:43. Much more to get to on ARC Rochester when we come back. We're looking ahead to an upcoming art exhibit opening this week in Canandaigua.
Hey, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester streaming live right now on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this.
646, welcome back. A month-long local art gallery is highlighting veterans and their creations. Later this week, Gallery 32 in Canandaigua is hosting an opening reception, welcoming the community to check it all out.
They certainly are. And this morning, we have veteran and volunteer Michael Tucker and the coordinator for the VA's Finger Lakes Whole Health Program, Janice Petrino, both with us this morning. Thank you both so much for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Janice, let's start with you and dive right in. What is this all about?
This is a really exciting opportunity for Finger Lakes veterans and the community in collaboration, highlighting veteran art. We have a lot of veterans in the Finger Lakes who are artists. We also have a lot of veterans in the Finger Lakes area who use services at the VA, recreation therapy, art therapy, again, to work on the healing process. So it's all come together in one art show, and really an opportunity for the community to see what artists are doing and how they're using art for healing and connection with other veterans in the community.
Tell us a little bit more about that healing process and, how it all kind of works.
I think Michael is the best one to do that since he is the veteran artist.
As far as art, the whole health program, as a veteran, we come back from multiple deployments. We deal with a lot, and things that we keep inside, and we end up not knowing how to get that out there or how to deal with it. So what ends up happening, mental health, things of that nature. What happened is whole health has helped me as an artist to talk about things and put it in a creative aspect. And what that does, it allows me to heal myself internally and around my family too, because they see I express myself in a creative manner. I'm more open, I have more energy about myself and life in general. But the whole health program has been very beneficial. I mean, it isn't about going and getting the appointments and the prescriptions you need to heal yourself. It's also in a creative manner to help mentally heal.
Which is so important. Thank you for your service.
No, thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about your art. What do you draw? Do you paint?
I do photography, and what photography does, and with art, it allows me to slow down. So I suffer from PTSD, and with that, hypervigilance, I'm always constantly on alert. But with the photography, because I'm looking through a lens, I'm actually slowing down and grasping of the things around me and not worrying about things that I can't control. So photography is like my main source of artistic expression.
Sure.
What do you like to take pictures of?
I like more of landscape. I do like more of up-close detail because I think that's what allows me to really slow down, is focusing on things that we as people who walk by, down the street may not realize this building has something about it, whether it was a stone of something with a unique design. So for me, it's just taking it slow, zoom in, and I take my deep breath, and now everything's back into a more realistic picture for me to take on what I see that's important to me.
So it sounds like people are going to be able to see some incredible photography. What other artwork will be on display?
There's several different mediums. We have wood carving. There is a cane that a veteran carved, and it has different symbols in it, and it has a bullet like in the bottom. So just really creative interpretation through the use of wood, through the use of sculpture, painting. We have a diorama. We even have a quilt that one veteran made. So there's a lot of different ways that people express themselves. And Finger Lakes VA really works to offer mind-body approaches on top of conventional medicine to really look at the whole person and what's working for people. And so we're really proud of this exhibit.
Well, thank you both so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it. The exhibit is open now and runs through February 22nd, correct?
Correct.
Very good. Thank you both so much again.
Yeah, we'll make sure to post all of the information you need to know if you want to go on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning.
When we come back, we're getting a closer look at how you can take part in the upcoming return of the Special Olympics Winter Games.
We'll have more on the other side of the break. 8:53 this Wednesday morning. The Special Olympic New York Winter Games are once again taking Rochester by storm later this month. But there's a need for volunteers to keep that event going.
The organization is inviting the community to not only donate their time, but also fill the stands and cheer on these incredible athletes. Here to tell us more, we have the Rochester Region President for M&T Bank, Steve Epping, and gold medal gymnast Chris Teach. Good morning to the both of you. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning.
Chris, you are an Olympian. Congratulations. You brought your medal with you. Tell everybody what sport you play.
I play gymnastics.
That's really, really cool.
What is it about gymnastics that you like so much, and how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing gymnastics since when I was a freshman at Webster Trader High School. And I love gymnastics. It's really fun. My favorite part of it is to compete.
And you're also really good at it.
Yes.
So that
Yeah.
counts
Yeah.
for something too.
Yeah.
I want to talk quickly about the partnership that M&T Bank has with Special Olympics New York State, because it's truly incredible. Why is it so important for M&T to be involved?
Well, M&T Bank is continually looking for opportunities within the community to help. And Special Olympics is such a incredible organization. And we're lucky enough in Rochester to have the Special Olympics for New York State Special Olympic Games in Rochester for 3 years in a row. Last year, this year, next year. So as soon as we found out they were going to be here last year, we jumped in as a sponsor. And then more importantly, what we do is we really, instead of just being a sponsor, we provide volunteers, which is something I heard earlier when you were doing the announcements, something we're very much trying to recruit and have more volunteers from across the community come in.
So let's talk about that. So you need people to help out with the day-to-day stuff that is required, but you also want people in the stands. Tell us more about it.
Exactly. So you can go on the website, specialolympics-newyork.org. And you can volunteer, sign up to be a volunteer at any of the organizations. You can go to the gymnastics. You can do it at the floorball at the Golisano Training Center. You can go to Bristol. You can go to Swain. So depending on what you'd like, you can volunteer. And when I say volunteer, when you come, you just there and you do whatever they ask you to do. And last year, M&T, we had 60 volunteers join. This year, we're going to be, knock on wood, we're going to be probably over 80.
Nice.
And to your question, well, we can also really use people to come to the stands and cheer.
Sign up and volunteer and then go back, to another event and support from the stands.
Exactly.
It really is an incredible organization. Are you doing any of the winter stuff? Are you going to be doing any outdoor sports?
I'm actually still doing gymnastics. Gymnastics got added to the Winter Games.
Oh, nice.
Because I used to do it in the summer as well, but then they switched it because there was not a lot of sports.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And I got to compete in the 2022 USA Games in Orlando, Florida, where I competed in gymnastics to bring home the gold and to bring New York the best of the best Special Olympics athletes.
You got the gold down in Florida too?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So
my
not
friend.
only did you get the medal, but also warmer weather than
yes.
what we have
Yeah,
here.
no snow
Yeah.
and sunshine.
Yeah.
Lucky you. Good for you. That's exciting. So when is your event? Do you know yet?
It's the 21st.
The 21st of this month. We need people in the stands, my friends. We also need volunteers. For somebody sitting at home, how do they sign up?
If you go to the website, specialolympics-newyork.org, you go through the process. There's actually a volunteer link. You go on there, you fill it out, you sign up for whatever sport you want to be volunteering for. You could also volunteer on Friday night, the 20th, which is opening ceremonies, which there will be well over 1,000 people at the convention center downtown. We need volunteers there as well.
Wow, very good.
Very nice.
Thank you both so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it. Best of luck. We know you're going to do amazing. You don't need, any luck here.
No,
But
no.
we're going to give it
He's
to you
outstanding.
anyways.
Absolutely. Thank you both. We really appreciate it. And we'll make sure to post all of this information on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning.
All right, much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester.
We're back on the other side of the break.
In today's Political Pulse, Milan and Cortina are hosting this year's Winter Olympics. But what if that could happen right here? I speak to a state assembly member about why he wants to bring the games back to Lake Placid and also New York City. That's all coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. ROC Rochester returns after this.
On this Wednesday morning, February 11th. Thank you for sticking with us on ROC Rochester. I'm Abby Friedman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. Meteorologist Mark McLean with us once again. We are talking about snowfall in weather trivia and just how much we saw in 1 February.
Seems like a pretty good topic for this time of the year, right? I mean, it can be pretty brutal, right?
We experienced last week too.
Okay. Well, how much snow could Rochester get if we had our record snowfall in February? And this goes back to 1871. We have some of the oldest weather records for the National Weather Service. But what was the snowiest February? Was it 35 inches of snow, 65 inches, 44, or 52 inches of snow? That's a lot of snow. Any one of those, by the way, is a lot of snow.
Yeah, it's going.
Rod and Lisa have B. Lori has D. Cheryl, Yvonne, and Barbara went C on this one. The next page here, Sue's got D. Christy, Tim, and Ron have C. Barb and Janet have B for our trivia today. Lori, Amy have D. Mary and Stephanie Joseph chiming in.
Hey,
Look at that. C. Eva and Richard agreeing as with Paul with B there. Jim has C. Jim's wife thinks it's B. Lisa has B, and Lisa's dad has D. Frank D. And Mary Pat, Frank's wife, has C.
Do you know offhand how much snow fell that entire season?
For which?
No. Because we're going
for the entire winter.
Yes, we're going for just February there. I want to know the entire year.
I believe that may have been our all-time seasonal record for snowfall. Maybe we should do that for tomorrow's weather trivia. Yeah, so I can't. It's a big number. It is a big number. But yeah, that'd be a good one for tomorrow. You're giving me ideas.
That's
Dan.
not what I was trying. I was going for some information that might help.
Okay, I'll help you with this. It was It ended up being 1/3 of the winter snowfall for that year.
Wow.
Okay, so I need to see those options again.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, 1/3.
I'm gonna go.
I'm going C.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do too.
Okay, believe it or not, actually, it would have been a little bit less, maybe a quarter, but 64.8 inches of snow. That's a lot of snow.
That's a lot of snow.
That, I mean, Buffalo obviously would have more. Syracuse would have more for their all-time snowiest months on record because of the way the lakes are situated. But still, for a city of this size, to deal with something like that. That was February of 1958. Also the snowiest month in the history of Rochester. So this was snowier than our all-time March or January or December snow amounts.
And you think about like the technology we have now for
Yeah.
snow removal, and
Oh.
we're so lucky, but you think about that then,
Yeah.
it's like, it would be, debilitating.
Yeah.
And to get a number that high, too, obviously it also has to be very cold because you need that extended period of, the nickel and dime daily snowfalls of, 2, 3, 5 inches, and all of a sudden you've got 65 for the entire winter.
Yeah.
No
thanks.
Speaking of seasonal snow, check this out. We're up to 95.1 inches. The average for an entire year for Rochester is 102. We have not had that average in 9 winters. So this will be the first winter, likely in nearly a decade, where we actually have above normal snowfall for the city. And the other part that comes along with this is cold. This was the fourth month
You
on
want
the list. I know. 11.3.
Start that again.
Yeah, fourth coldest start to a February on record. 11.3 degrees the average. Wow. Hard to imagine a 7.4 average back in 1895. Boy, did they put up with something there. But snowy paw outlook. Oh, look at these. Look how many. Count them, Dan. How many are on there?
Okay, so we got
4,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 kitties.
There might be 10 in there.
And they're all huddled together because it's been so freaking cold.
Barn cats.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Yeah. First pick we had like that in the pile. Boy, they're doing the right thing, though. Today and tomorrow, we're going to have some snow around Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Seem to be shaping up. There could be some flurries or light snow showers on Saturday. I just don't see it as a huge deal. Now, yesterday, the temperature went above freezing. Because of that, we had some snow melt. Now the temperature is back below freezing, so just be careful on untreated surfaces out there. The New York State Mesonet now showing that all areas in western New York are at or below freezing. So something to consider. The visibility also dropped a little bit in the last hour. We were at 8 miles last hour. Now it's 6 miles, and that's because of some of this light snow that's moving in across the area, coming in off of Lake Ontario. So the front that produced this cool down is now well off to our east, but that west to northwest flow will continue today and tonight, and that gives us a chance for some lake effect snow. So we'll be topping out near 30 and just kind of dropping back through the mid and lower 20s. There will be some bands of migrating lake effect snow, as you can see, kind of moving around. The nice part, when they move around, one area doesn't get dumped on. So by tomorrow afternoon, we're done with this, and it looks like Friday's quiet too. So that'll be a nice little end to the work week after our frigid start to the work week. Snow amounts are not going to be memorable, but you may be shovelable southwest of Rochester and east into Wayne County. You see some of those amounts up to about 4 inches or so, but city number should be 2 inches or less. The hour-by-hour forecast around 32 today. We'll see that number drop back from 32 into the low 20s later tonight, 21 for the low. Some lake snow around on Thursday, some sunshine on Friday, and a fairly quiet stretch. We'll take it. It's been a rough ride. If you don't like the winter, and there's a lot of folks that probably fall into that category, we get a little break from it towards the weekend and early next week at least.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
We deserve
really am.
it.
Yeah.
We really do.
And it's orderly. We're not going to have, there's no concern for flooding. The daily temperature gets above freezing. You get a little snow melt. It's not all going to melt away. We'll still have snow on the ground by next Tuesday, but kind of orderly, as it melts, which is what you want this time.
You've put us through the ringer, and now we're finally on the rebound.
I guess.
Thanks.
37 days. We'll get there.
We sure will.
What time will it hit spring when it is actually spring?
Oh, we can look that up.
Okay.
We're back at 9:30, by the way. We're going to be talking about a little salt shortage, how the weather may be playing into that. Different little topic coming up. About 20
All right.
minutes.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
All right, much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester when we come back. Ooh, we're heading into the kitchen this morning.
Ooh, okay. Hey, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this. 9:12 this Wednesday morning. It's time for Spatchcock Funk. Today, they're showing us how to cook up a dish they call heavy metal.
Take a look.
Spatchcock Funk here to bang your head. Today we are making heavy metal steak. This is the perfect steak. If you're like me, you've always wanted to know how to cook the perfect steak. Today you're learning. You don't need a grill. You don't need to go to a steakhouse. We're doing it all in our kitchen. The first thing you want to do is get a good quality cut of meat. We are using 2.5-inch thick ribeyes, which is our favorite cut of meat. Now, what you want to do first is you're going to salt and pepper each side pretty generously. And the thing is with this type of steak, right, it's the perfect steak because it gets cooked perfectly. You can control it any way you want to. And let's talk about heavy metal too, why that's important. We're using a cast iron skillet, which is the way to go, the answer to the perfect steak. When I think about heavy metal is one of those things, a concert, anywhere that can bring people together, which is what we're all about. And I got a story about heavy metal. So the crew, we throw this party called the Top 6 Party. You basically make a list of your top 6 favorite songs, bring them, we put them on the wall so you can see, you hear a song, you're like, oh dude, I didn't know Alex liked that song. Or I didn't know so-and-so brought this. So at this party we have, and it's banging. We got food, we got drinks, we got all sorts of stuff going on. And all of a sudden I hear the beginning riff to maybe the godfather of heavy metal, Led Zeppelin. And the song is When the Levee Breaks, one of my favorite songs of all time. And I'm in the party, all of a sudden I hear the heavy beat start at the beginning, the bass line drop, and I'm like, whoa, dude, who played this song? And I run over, and it was my friend Dunk, right, who's a vegetarian, who's one of the coolest people ever, but heavy metal wasn't something I expected from her, and that's a surprise to me because she obviously rocks. And that's what we're gonna do with this steak. It's going to rock, it's going to be hot, it's gonna be heavy, and we're gonna kill it. Okay, get your cast iron skillet ripping hot. Put in 2 to 3 tablespoons of salted butter in the pan. We got our ripping hot cast iron skillet. Our steaks have been seasoned, they've been sitting out at room temperature for a half hour. We're gonna put them in and we're gonna sear them for 2 minutes on each side. So it's seared 2 minutes each side. We're gonna put it into the oven at 415 degrees. 4 minutes for rare, 5 minutes for medium rare, 6 to 7 for a way you probably shouldn't cook a steak, but if you want to, that's medium well and well done. We've got our meat out. And anytime you want to party, you should rest up beforehand. This type of steak should rest for 5 minutes. What we're gonna do is we made a compound butter. This is actually rosemary, fresh rosemary, and smoked paprika compound butter. So we're gonna put that across this beautiful ribeye, and it's gonna melt in while it's resting. So we're gonna tin it, let it rest for 5 minutes. Sitting on top of this clean cutting board is a perfectly seared, perfectly cooked ribeye steak. The rosemary and smoked paprika compound butter. Let's do it. One quick slice, we turn it, perfectly medium rare.
It's time for a political pulse check here on ROC Rochester. The Winter Olympics are going on right now in Italy, but one Brooklyn assemblyman is renewing his call to bring the games to New York. In an op-ed from last December, Assemblymember Robert Carroll floated the idea of bringing the games back to Lake Placid in partnership with New York City. You may remember Lake Placid held the Winter Olympics in 1932 and 1980. Carroll says the current hosts, Milan and Cortina, show how two regions, one urban and the other alpine, can work together. He believes that New York City and Lake Placid can perfect their example. And here to explain more on the motivation behind his latest push is Assemblyman Robert Carroll. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much for making time to be here. The first thing I want to start off with is why two places, Lake Placid, but more importantly, New York City?
Well, that's the new model for the Winter Olympics. It's being done right now in Italy. Milan, a big international city, and Cortina, famously a previous Winter Olympic host and famous alpine ski town. And so that's where the genesis of the idea came. We have all the necessary infrastructure between New York City and Lake Placid to host the Winter Games right now. We can host the indoor ice skating and hockey and speed skating events in New York City, as well as the opening and closing ceremonies. And we can host the alpine and sliding and Nordic events in Lake Placid, which we have recently modernized all of the 1980 Olympic sites. And so they are ready to go and at world-class level.
And I want to pull up a section of the op-ed where you had mentioned some of the investment, for example. I want to see if we can get that up right here. So in that, you had said that there would be investments in public transit, housing, accessibility, and so on, even a mention of a legacy fund. What would be your response to someone concerned about the potential cost attached to a New York City Lake Placid Olympics?
Well, I think we should look at LA 28 or Salt Lake 2034. These are privately financed games. Remember, the sites in New York City are all privately owned. We are very hopeful that we would have opt-in from the folks who own and operate Madison Square Garden, the Barclays Center, Yankee Stadium, Citi Field, the U.S. Tennis Center. And that would allow us to build out a program that is sustainable and financially prudent and privately funded. If there were tax dollars to be spent on transportation upgrades or housing upgrades, that's already what the state and city do. And the games act as an impetus to get projects done and to be forward thinking and have a lasting and long legacy.
And you had noted this in your op-ed as well, but New York City being that world-class city, everyone comes here, all walks of life. There are so many businesses in that area. What would be your concern, or what would be a way that you would respond to concerns when it comes to traffic or congestion that may be caused with an uptick in New York City?
Well, I'm from New York City and I live in New York City. If you're worried about traffic and congestion, you probably shouldn't live in New York City. But New York is host to world-class events every single year. We host the UN General Assembly every year. We host the U.S. Open every year. We host more professional sports leagues than any other city in the world. We host Broadway every single night. And so this is a very doable project. Again, the Winter Olympics are about 1/3 the size of the Summer Games. And by splitting it in two, almost evenly, the events would be split almost evenly between New York City and Lake Placid, it would make it a significantly more manageable event for both regions.
So what would be the next steps to start to get this off its feet?
So what we're hoping is that we will create an exploratory committee sometime this spring or early summer, get individuals from New York City and Lake Placid and around the state to come together, business, civic, political leaders, to say, can we create a financially prudent games? What are the logistics behind the games? How can we make a sustainable model of the games? If we can answer yes to those questions, I would hope then that political and business leaders would take the next step and create a bid committee to go out and win a future Winter Olympic Games for New York City and Lake Placid.
And what would the overall timeline look like on that? Obviously in the early stages of this, but what would that timeline be?
So, great question. The IOC, which awards the games, are now awarding games 10 to 12 years out. And so the most likely scenario would be to bid on the 2042 games. which would be probably awarded in 2032 or right before 2031. And so getting and standing up an exploratory committee over the next year is imperative, because they're likely to award the 2038 games at the end of 2027, beginning of 2028. And so they're likely to award those games to Switzerland. So then other cities and regions are going to start raising their hand in 2027 or 2028 for those 2042 games. For instance, Salt Lake City, which was just awarded the 2034 games, they started their exploratory process in 2012. To win an Olympic Games, you need to have a long-term planning laid out. And that's what this is. So the timing is perfect. And though that may seem like a long way away, it's going to approach very quickly. And those games are going to be awarded in the next 4 or 5 years. So we need to be ready. And this isn't a college term paper. You can't do it the night before. It takes years and years of planning. And you have a lot of different stakeholders who need to be at the table.
All right. And it's certainly something that we'll continue to keep an eye on here. Thank you so much for your time, Robert.
Thank you so much for having me.
And be sure to stay with ARC Rochester for your top political headlines. We are back after this.
Good Wednesday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester this morning.
Really exciting stuff happening in the studio right now, because we are getting ready to introduce one of the contestants for ROC Top Pet, benefiting of the Verona Street Animal Society.
We certainly are. Thank you both so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. And who is this?
This is Dixie. She was adopted from the shelter.
She was?
Yes.
And how old is Dixie? Tell us a little bit about her.
She's 2 years old. She loves to play with other dogs. She's very sweet. We got her as a companion for our other dog. And she actually ended up being a very, very wonderful support dog. She's just such a good, in tune, to your emotions. She's just such a great dog. She's become a priceless part of our family.
That's wonderful. And she is, I imagine, like a really, really great heating pad, electric blanket, right?
Yep.
Like, she seems very loving.
Yep,
And
teddy
also,
bear.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of personality does she have?
She's a typical guardian dog. Caucasian Shepherds are known for being guardians, livestock guardians. So she likes to patrol the house and make sure she lets us know of the neighborhood going-ons and keeps us informed. But if we're sad or if we've had a bad day, she is right there leaning against you, waiting for you to hug her, and just a super support dog.
Now, we're in the running to be the next top pet in Rochester. Why do we deserve to win, young lady?
She deserves to win because she is fabulous. No, she's just a wonderful dog all the way around. She's everything that her breed should be. She's kind. She loves my cats. She loves my other dogs. She's just so easygoing with everybody. Yeah, you can't help but fall in love with her.
You just look at the size of like her
Seriously.
feet.
Yeah.
Massive.
It's like one of the size of your feet.
I know. We weigh the same. We're very close. We're a little too close for comfort.
That is fantastic. What is your message out there to somebody who is, maybe thinking about getting their own pet from Verona Street?
I would say come down and visit the shelter and get to know the people, get to know the animals there. We get a lot of beautiful, wonderful dogs into our local shelters. It's a perfect place to go and find your next pet. And this one's proof that you can get a phenomenal dog for, a wonderful cause.
Now, if someone wants their vote here, how do they do that? How do they cast their ballot?
They can go on Rock Top Pet, look for Dixie. It's $1 a vote. And vote away, because we love our votes.
Vote away.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. We're going to have you walk out that way with Dixie because we've got another Rock Top Pet making their way into the studio this morning.
Thank you, guys. Bye,
Thank
Dixie.
you so much. Bye,
Best
Dixie.
of
Good luck.
luck.
She doesn't need luck.
No,
She's going to eat that contest for breakfast.
Well, we do have another contestant.
Fair. We do
coming
have
in.
another contestant.
Yes.
Coming in right now.
And we're
Here we
very
go.
excited to
Good morning.
meet
Good
her.
morning.
Good morning. We are about to be introduced to Sally Bucket.
Sally, good morning.
And she is wonderful.
This looks like a little setup for Sally to eat.
It is. Yes.
It's like a high
Bailey chair.
It's called a what?
A Bailey chair.
A Bailey chair.
Tell us about it.
So dogs with megaesophagus, they have an over-enlarged esophagus and it doesn't move food to their belly. So they end up pretty much starving.
Oh.
And then if they're not fed upright, they can aspirate. And that is the big thing for these dogs is aspiration pneumonia.
Wow.
So Sally got her name Pickle Bucket because when we rescued her, when we pulled her out of the shelter, she was so small, she wouldn't fit in this chair. So a local restaurant donated this pickle bucket, and I took it into the shelter and gave her her first meal in the bucket, stuffed with towels.
Oh my gosh.
And now she eats in
her Bailey chair.
That was generously donated by one of Ridge's Rescue's followers.
That is
Can we ask?
Sure.
Can she go in?
Come here.
She's like, I'm so
man,
excited.
What a sweet
Look at
girl.
There you go.
You look great.
And she likes to eat herself.
Standing up. She's like, wait, where's the bowl?
Great
Right.
job.
There's a little hole in the back for her little tail to wag through.
Go on, sit down.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Sit.
She fits
That's
in
great.
there perfectly.
And talk to her. How old is she?
7 months old.
Oh my
she's
gosh.
so itty.
And those little eyes. They're gorgeous little eyes. Oh my goodness. Now, what was it about Sally Bucket that you said, listen, this is the dog?
We've got her.
So Heather is her foster, and she and I both have a lot of experience with megaesophagus. So ultimately, when I saw the call from the shelter, I was like, I know what this is, I can help. And then the prognosis was not good. So I called everybody and their brother, and I was like, I can get there tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. I'll feed her. Everything will be good. Called her, and I was like, I kind of did a thing. And I kept her for the first like 5 days. And then she transitioned over to Heather.
Wow. The rest is history.
Am I allowed to pet?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because you are just so cute down in this little high
Sally
tree.
had her
Sally.
megasophagus was actually caused by something. Normally it's congenital and it just is what it is for the rest of their life. It can also be acquired as well. Wow. But she had PRAA, which is persistent right aortic arch. And it's a ring anomaly around the heart, or around a band to the heart. And what it does is it constricts, because it's supposed to basically dissolve when they start weaning from their mama. Yeah. And if it doesn't dissolve as they're growing, it constricts. And that creates the megasophagus.
Sorry.
No, so thankfully she was able to have surgery.
Oh. Well, and look at her now.
She's unstoppable. No elbows on the table. She's got her hands nicely
so
folded.
Perfect. Is the napkin on your lap? For somebody sitting at home, why should Sally Bucket be ROC's next top pet?
Well, you can go ahead.
She's a survivor. I mean, she was, when I got there at the shelter, she was on the brink. And it took one feeding from me, and then she was like, okay, wait, I think I've got it. And then Heather has really done a great job training her in the chair as opposed to the bucket. And she's pulled through. We got the PRAA diagnosis. We were able to raise the money in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And she got through surgery. She's spayed. Now we just need her to grow in her teeth and we'll be good to go.
Wow. And she just sits there with a little hands crossed.
She's like, hey, can I get a little more?
Can I have another treat?
And unfortunately, sometimes the prognosis, because now there's starting to be a lot more known about megasophagus, but the prognosis is not great. You know, everyone's like, oh, the dog's going to suffer this. And she doesn't have to. She's actually taking barn hunt lessons. Wow. You know, she's does some obedience because I'm a dog trainer, so she gets that kind of work in. But, you know, if you get their routine down, they can really thrive. So it's not just about, you know, oh, they only have this amount of time. She can have a lifetime.
Sally Bucket looks like she's going to have a lifetime. And listen, wherever she does finally end up permanently, she is going to be so happy. Vote, people. Vote right now. Sally Bucket, one of the contestants. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For
Thank you.
Thank you, Sally.
She's like, wait, do you have a treat?
So
Good
cute.
girl.
Go say hi.
Come and see me.
We're going to put all the information for ROC Top Pet over on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome back. We're going behind the story this morning as we continue to follow road salt concerns in our region.
Yeah, despite our brutal winter, many towns have had to go light on salt this year as they wait for delayed deliveries.
13 WAM's Natalie Calzatoni checked in with every municipality in Monroe County and has the latest.
In the dead of winter, many municipalities across Monroe County are reporting delayed road salt deliveries, including the town of Clarkson.
Yeah, it's a huge concern. I mean, I don't remember it being this way 10, 12 years ago. Something's changed. So, yeah, it needs to get figured out.
Clarkson's highway superintendent says road salt deliveries from its supplier, American Rock Salt, have been slowly arriving.
Yeah, just this past week they caught up. I think we're outstanding about 300 tons still. Our barn only holds about 800, but they did make some deliveries last week, and they're getting us closer to where we should be. So. But yeah, it's been a rough go.
Clarkson joins other municipalities such as Webster, Rush, Henrietta, Sweden, Penfield, and Parrington, all telling me they are dealing with delayed road salt deliveries. The town of Ogden also voicing concerns.
Deliveries when we order them are slower coming in. Talking to our area superintendents, we're all on the same course of trying to manage our supply that we have because it's not coming in like it was before.
According to the New York State Office of General Services, the contractor is required to deliver orders of 600 tons or less within 3 business days. After that, the contractor is required to deliver a minimum of 200 tons per day until the order is fulfilled.
So when you get the same answer, when you call or email OGS that they're working on it.
Several highway superintendents tell me they've had to cut back on salt usage, even with our string of cold, wintry weather.
It's not easy to do that, obviously, because the safety is our biggest issue. And when we don't have salt, the roads aren't getting cleaned as well they should be.
Natalie Calzatoni, 13 WAM News.
For more on this story and a meteorological perspective, we're joined by Mark McLean and Marty Snyder. Guys, this is something I think everybody's feeling the impact of it, especially with the winter we've had.
Yeah, and especially on a night like last night where, we saw things melt during the day and then everything just froze up overnight. And that's the time when you need that salt.
Yeah.
You got to have it to stay safe.
Yeah, for the refreeze. And, if it's not like storm in progress too, sometimes you don't think about it as much because it's in imminent danger to not treat that surface. But it also requires double the amount of salt for one event that happened, right? I mean, so you had the snowfall that came, and then we had the melt and refreeze, but now you need to reapply for just one single storm system. It's tough.
However, we are coming off of a string of days where the salt was virtually ineffective.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
We're coming off of days where we're in the negatives.
Yeah.
So do municipalities put additional salt down when it's like that? It doesn't seem like there's a point.
You get to a certain point, where it doesn't really work, and that's where the Fahrenheit temperature scale comes from. 0 is the point that when water is supersaturated with salt, that's the temperature you can get down to, and it finally just freezes. There's no impact of that salt once you get into that negative territory. So that's why the Fahrenheit scale was established.
And if you've been up north too, they switched to sand and ash. They don't even bother with the salt. It's just too cold up there. We do have some weather graphics that show how much snow has actually fallen. This is, compounding the problems too. I mean, every single one of these months since December has been just way above normal for snowfall, including February. You look at the seasonal total, and it's nearly 30 inches above normal. And you take that and put it together with that bitter cold. This month has been 13 degrees below normal. January was almost 4 degrees below normal. December, followed suit. So, really the entire winter has just been brutally cold. And this is the 4th coldest start to a February on record.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
That's just amazing. A lot of those records, you think about it, how long those have been on the books. It's all the way back to 79 was the last. My mic, who's that is?
I don't know whose it is.
I've been hearing it though.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to hold still. I think it's mine.
Oh, okay. I don't know. If it's mine, I'm not moving.
Maybe it's my
No, I
battery.
think
You know what? My battery.
Yep. I got you covered.
Oops.
Thanks, man.
All right.
You guys keep talking.
All right. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't, in terms of supply and demand, I don't know how that side of the equation works. The producers, do they produce enough? Do they produce for a normal winter? Do you produce more just in case? Because then your costs go up, trying to produce that extra. And what if you don't need it? And what if it sits there for 2 or 3 years and now you're eating the cost of that. I don't know what the market dynamics are for that.
And then you run into transportation costs. You know, our highway superintendent, I was talking to him late last year, and he was saying that they were having to go to Albany to pick it up. So you have that transportation cost that gets added into it because a lot of it gets shipped into the port there. And, you know, that just gets added on to what otherwise would be probably a cheaper product if it was locally produced.
Yeah. Outside of the temperature that you need for the salt to be effective, what's the benefit of salt here versus sand to our north and ash to the northwest?
Well, I guess expense would be one, right? I mean, it's just cheaper for them to do that. And also the effectiveness of salt up in the Adirondack, it would be just a waste, just a total waste.
But does sand, if sand and ash works there, why don't we use something like that here?
I think the big thing in those suburban areas, when you put sand down, that gets into the sewers, and then you create, you know, the drainage issue, and it gums up all the basins and all that. So you see it in a lot of rural areas, like in my area. You know, it's a lot of sand that they'll throw out, sand and just an aggregate matter, just to get that grip. As you're coming up a hill.
Yeah, because it's just going to run off into a swale or something. It's not going into a sewer system.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Time right now, 9:45. I think this is still not working.
Yep. When ROC Rochester returns, we're going to take a look at some of the stories that have people talking this Wednesday. I'll be reading all of the stories, and Abby will just be reacting with her face.
Speaking to my
Hello? Hello? Oh, great.
It works. It works.
It's a miracle.
Look at that. It's time to see what's trending now, starting with a shocking revelation from an Olympic athlete.
Norwegian Olympian Sturla Lagrade confessed in a live TV interview he cheated on his girlfriend.
Yeah. The out-of-the-blue response came just moments after he won a bronze medal in the biathlon.
The Norwegian told fans he already had a gold medal up until last week, but squandered it by being unfaithful.
Oh, man. He went on to say, in the interview, there's someone I wanted to share it with who might not be watching today. 6 months ago, I met the love of my life, the most beautiful and kindest person in the world.
He explained he cheated on her 3 months ago and decided to tell his girlfriend about it this past week, you know, right before the Olympics.
Yeah, why not? A clean plate. You
Yeah.
got to start fresh. He claims that this has been the worst week of his life.
The athlete did not name the woman,
Thank goodness.
but he went on to say he only has eyes for her.
When he was questioned by a reporter why he brought this up, he responded with this.
Really, I don't know if it's the right choice or not. But it was the choice I made. We make different choices during our life, and that's how you make life, basically. So today I made the choice to tell the world what I did. So maybe there's a chance that she will see what she really means to me, and maybe not. But I don't want to think I didn't try everything to get her back. So yeah, again, I don't want to steal the show today.
He kind of did.
Yeah, Strula, you did steal the show, my friend. People online had mixed thoughts about his reaction on live TV.
Some said they were only together for 6 months, hardly the love of his life. Others said his grand gesture was manipulative and far from romantic.
Wow. Okay. Was anybody on this poor guy's side?
Yeah.
Okay, there were some people who ate it up. Oh, of course they did. Saying, if I were his ex, I'd take him back.
You made a great point earlier in the newsroom, though.
What did I say?
You were like, what kind of brand deals does he have?
Well, yeah, listen, that would be something that I would be thinking about. Does he have something signed with Nike? Is there a Reebok deal in the works? Because if there is, then that apology might mean more. Listen, money first, folks.
You know, I think it's crazy he took that moment, like, you know, the Olympics, winning the medal, to be like, hey.
So I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm just going to say you just finished, I don't know, your Olympic sport. You got all of this adrenaline pumping through your body. Your emotions are running high. You win. You get a medal.
Yeah.
And I think something tells me it may have just been like word vomit
Totally.
for this poor guy.
Oh my gosh,
like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, what did I do? I screwed this up. If you're watching, I love you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I get it.
I feel for it, but also don't cheat and you don't have this issue.
There you go.
You know?
All right, let's move on to your perfect match according to AI. Ooh, should we do this for you?
I don't know. We need to see what it is first. Attraction is subjective. However, new data has determined that different generations each have a specific idea of what the perfect man and woman looks like in their age range.
Researchers from a London-based plastic surgery center surveyed singles across the UK ranging in age 18 to 64.
Now, they asked the individuals to describe their ideal partner's physical characteristics. Go ahead.
Eye color, nose, lip shape, hair type, height, and skin tone.
That's nose color. Experts.
Is that what I said?
No,
oh, okay.
You said it's just nose is listed in there. It's just. Nose and lip shape. Sorry, whatever. Experts then.
No nose for me, please.
No nose. Yes, nose is a deal breaker. Experts then compiled a list of the most common answers from each generation and created AI-generated images to show how these preferences might look in real life.
All right, let's take a look at the different preferences across every generation. Guys and gals tend to prefer partners within their own age group.
Okay.
This is the boomers.
This is for the boomers, right here.
Okay. They're fine looking.
Yeah, they look like the ideal male and female boomer. Good for them.
This is Gen X.
Gen X, okay. He's looking a little young for Gen X. I'm just saying. I think we need a couple more wrinkles on that face.
Very well rested.
Yes,
She looks fantastic.
She looks great. She does. She looks Gen X, though. He looks a little younger than Gen X, and I don't think that's fair.
Gen X is 1980 at the end.
Millennial. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
That's us. Wait, are you a millennial?
Yes.
Yeah, that's us. The butt chin? Did he have a butt chin?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, hold on.
He does. Okay. So none of these people are real, right?
Correct.
Okay. Gen
Gen
Z.
Z.
Got to see Gen Z. Okay, that's the exact same guy.
Yeah.
He's just younger. Okay, I'm going out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that is the same person. Because these are not real people, I'm just going to say it. None of them did it for me. Maybe maybe I just have caviar tastes and,
I'm the perfect woman for you. caviar tastes, baby.
That's exactly it. That you got that vegan caviar thing. Some of the biggest differences was between hair color. Older generations preferred blonde, while generations that were younger leaned towards darker hair colors.
Also, body types differed. Older generations preferred lean body types. Younger generations preferred athletic builds.
All right. Stick around. Final thoughts on the other side of the break.
We'll be right back. Time for our final thoughts of the morning.
I got some thoughts this morning.
Dan's fired up. Dan's fired up.
You know,
today.
lately when I've been getting really stressed out, I've been getting this like weird ringing in my ear, and I think it's because you're...
Well, hang on. We've got a stress. Do we have a stress
Not
ball
even
over here
kidding.
for that? Is there?
I think it mysteriously went home with
No.
Dan one day.
Is it out? I don't think it's
I
out.
don't see it.
No, it's not out. Okay. Yeah, a ringing in your ear.
Yeah, it's been a lot
Well,
lately.
if your batteries died, you wouldn't have to hear that.
This is
He's on this side.
There is no battery issue.
Okay.
It's in
no
your
battery
head.
issue here.
Oh, we found it. There you go. That'll
Stressful.
fix it.
Boom. That will fix it.
There. Now
There's
deep
different
breath.
tension levels. We used to have a set at home.
Oh, yes, there is. There is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to.
Yeah, you sure?
I'm positive. And that does it for us here on ARC Rochester. Make sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning, starting at 4:57 over on
13 WHAM,
That's
ABC. Much more live local news later today. 13 WHAM News at midday.
Now they're physically harming me.